I just got home. Are you still at work, Justin?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be here for a while. You can have dinner without me.
Okay. You really are busy nowadays, huh? It's been almost a week since we last had a meal together, right?
Yeah, probably. I'm sorry I leave all the chores to you. We're both working, so I know I should be helping out around the house more.
Don't worry. It's not your fault if it's work. But we haven't been on a date these past couple of months. I've been feeling really lonely.
I'm sorry. I know it's been hard on you.
Are you going to be okay? It's almost New Year. Are you going to be even busier?
That's possible.
What? You're going to be even busier than you are now? We're still newlyweds.
It's been a year since we got married, so I don't think we're technically newlyweds anymore.
We're still newlyweds compared to the other married couples we know. Oh, yeah, there were apples in our mailbox.
Apples? Why?
Your childhood friend, Elizabeth, sent them. She got a bunch sent from her parents' house, so she told us to have some.
Oh, so it was Liz. Her parents have that orchard, don't they?
Make sure you message her and let her know I said thank you. I haven't been able to go shopping this week, so I'm glad she gave us some. Elizabeth must be busy with work too. She really is a sweet woman.
Really? I think she just forced her leftover apples on us. Besides, Liz is a stay-at-home wife now, so she's probably always bored.
Gosh, don't say that. She's too good of a friend to you, Justin.
Yeah?
I mean, she's pretty and smart. She was working with her husband abroad until just last year, right? I admire how she can speak French.
She's just a regular girl. We used to mess around the neighborhood together.
When you were kids, yeah. But weren't you happy that you guys reunited after becoming adults?
Not really, but I didn't expect her to move near our house. I thought she'd move closer to the city. We're both married now, but we became neighbors once again.
It was fate. Oh, speaking of suburbs, what are we going to do about visiting our families for New Year's? It's not an easy trip, but we should at least go home once a year, right?
Go home? As in my parents' house?
Yeah, my parents' house is close by, so I don't think we need to go there for the holidays. I'm okay with going over to your parents for the holiday season, Justin.
I don't think we need to go together.
What? You're planning not to go home this year?
I think I'll just go back alone for the holidays.
Why? Are we going to spend the holiday season separately?
I mean, my hometown has nothing fun or attractive. So even if you come with me, Clary, it'll just be boring for you. Plus, you won't feel completely comfortable at your in-laws' house, right?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know how I feel about not showing up at all.
We both work, so I think it'll be better to relax during the holidays. It might be normal in our society for wives to go to their husbands' hometowns, but I don't want you to feel like you need to, Clary. Plus, if you come to my hometown, it's not like you can leave right away. We'll have to stay overnight for sure.
But I haven't seen your mom since the wedding, and I have a feeling she doesn't like me much.
What? Really?
When we met for the wedding, she said that she never would have thought you'd get married to a woman like me. You don't remember her saying that?
No, I don't remember. Was I there?
You were. That made me feel a bit awkward. That's why I'm hoping to meet her and get a little closer to her.
You don't need to worry about it that much. It wasn't our fault that we couldn't travel or move during the pandemic.
That's why I wanted to visit them this year. I won't go if you're saying that I'll be a bother.
My mom probably forgot that she even said that. Besides, you're my wife already. It shouldn't matter whether my mom likes you or not.
But I'd like to be on good terms with her as much as possible.
Clary, you're so polite. I got it. I'll ask her about it.
Yes, please. Okay, have fun at work.
I will. Thanks.
Justin, how was your trip? Are you back at the hotel already?
I'm at the hotel now. I was gonna eat and take a relaxing bath soon.
I see. Must have been hard finding out about your trip last minute.
Honestly, my boss really knows how to get the absolute most out of us. I thought I was finally going to be able to relax this weekend.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Are you feeling okay, Clary?
Yeah, I am. By the way, your father gave me a call.
Huh? My dad? What did he say?
You know how it was your dad's birthday? I sent him a gift. He was calling back to thank me.
Oh, okay.
What do you think we talked about?
Oh, I don't know. You and my dad don't have a lot in common. That's why I was surprised.
Honestly, I was surprised too. It was the first time he's ever called me.
I bet. Sorry he surprised you.
But I was happy that he called. We ended up choosing to spend our holiday separately, so I won't have a chance to see him this year.
Did you want to come to my hometown with me?
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. My mom said she only wanted to spend the holidays with the family.
So basically, she doesn't consider me as a part of her family?
What? Not at all. Look, I'm sure she'll come around once we all start to see each other more.
Your dad told me that I should come over, though.
My dad isn't good at reading my mother, so I wouldn't mind what he said. He just says whatever pops into his head. Besides, in our family, our mom's opinion matters the most.
I see. Okay, then.
Nothing strange happened, right?
Not particularly. Just going back and forth between work and home.
I see. Great job at work, Clary. I'm gonna have my dinner soon. I'll message you later.
Clary, how have you been? Oh, Laura, good evening. It's been a while. Have you been well? How can you act so carefree? Huh? What are you doing right now? Where are you right now? I'm at work right now. I'm in awe. You're a terrible person. You can't even show up for your father-in-law's funeral. I'm going to think about making my son divorce you. What? Your husband passed away? Justin never told me anything about it. Stop lying. My son says that he told you. Even if you've only met a couple of times, what kind of daughter-in-law doesn't show up for her husband's father's funeral? How is my husband going to rest in peace like this? Laura, your husband is with me right now. What? Didn't you say you were at work? Why would my husband be at your workplace? Gosh, you're terrible at lying. I'm telling the truth. We had plans to meet today, but it seems like he got a little early, so he's waiting for me in the lounge right now. Your husband isn't with you, is he? He's not here. He passed away. Please, hold on a second. I'll have your husband look at these text messages. Huh? Is my husband really with you? Yes. You're lying, aren't you? Are you trying to trick me? You have no connection with my husband. We do, though. I'm his son's wife. Your husband told me about the plan you and Justin made. The plan? I don't know what you're talking about. It's too late to act clueless. Oh, he said that he's going to call your phone now. Your phone's ringing, isn't it? Laura, why aren't you picking up? Come on, we don't have all day. I still have things I want to talk to you about. Justin, I have the divorce papers. Can you hurry and come home? Your dad is waiting for you too.
Clary, I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
A lot of things. About everything.
The fact that you were cheating on me with Elizabeth? Or the fact that you were trying to get a divorce from me so you can get married to her? Or the fact that you asked your mother to help you get that divorce?
All of that. I couldn't bring up the divorce myself. I talked to my mom about it, and she said that she would support me getting remarried to Liz. She said that she would help.
It was an appalling performance. She pretended her husband was dead so she can make me the bad guy. What the hell did you think would happen?
I didn't want to hurt you, Clary.
I'm already hurt. If your dad didn't tell me that you two were making a weird plan last month, I would have been forced to divorce you without understanding what was going on at all.
You knew about it that long?
Your dad told me about it when he called about the birthday present I sent him. He told me that your mom had a crazy phone call with you. I couldn't believe it at first. I didn't want to believe that you were cheating on me, Justin. That's why I had detectives to do the investigating for me. And when I found out the truth, it was honestly so hard on me.
I'm sorry. If it was going to end up like this, I should have told you in the first place.
And only to find out the girl you were cheating with was Elizabeth. You started cheating right after you reunited with her, didn't you? You were both tricking me this entire time. You were on trips together. When you said you were on a work trip, weren't you? You were also at her house often since her husband is always away with work.
I'm the one to blame for everything. I should have told you earlier, but I couldn't bring it up when I saw how happy you were in our marriage.
Then can you divorce me as soon as possible and pay the alimony with compensation for adultery? I want to cut off all ties with you immediately.
I understand. I'm heading home right now. I'll fulfill my responsibilities. I'm going to be with Liz after I settle everything.
Do you really have to tell me about Elizabeth right now? What's wrong with you?
I actually loved you so much, Clary. That's why I thought I should be honest with you.
I don't care what you do after we break things off. Besides, you won't be able to get remarried in the first place.
What are you talking about? I'm going to get married to Liz.
I told Elizabeth's husband about you guys.
So what? I'm planning to pay the compensation fees for cheating, so he shouldn't fight us about it. The person who's going to be by my side from now on is Liz.
Elizabeth is asking her husband to start over. Did you know that?
What?
That's how I know she doesn't plan on getting married to you.
There's no way. Liz told me that our life would be so much fun when we got married.
Have you talked to Elizabeth today?
No. It's only 8 a.m. And if Liz is getting a divorce, she should be busy too.
That's weird. I heard this from Elizabeth's husband last night, but he said that Elizabeth was crying to him about how she doesn't want a divorce.
Are you trying to sabotage us because I'm getting a divorce from you? There's no point in lying like that. No matter what happens, Liz and I are going to end up together. That's why I'm leaving you.
Then why don't you try calling Elizabeth right now?
I can't reach her. It doesn't ring when I call her. How? Did you do something?
I didn't do anything. Elizabeth probably blocked you so that she can cut off her relationship with you.
This is a joke. Why would Liz betray me?
That's unfortunate. Seemed like you were serious about your relationship. But Elizabeth wasn't on the same page. Okay, come home quickly. I'll go submit these divorce papers once I get your signature.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. This just hurts. This is hard.
I'm hurting more than you.
You knew about the cheating since last month. I just found out Liz doesn't plan on getting remarried to me. I haven't got a hold of my emotions yet. Why don't you understand?
I don't even want to try and understand your feelings. I'm the one who was hurt. Cut it out.
I'm sorry, Clary. I understand. Let's think about the divorce one more time.
Excuse me?
I can't. My brain is a mess. I'm starting to regret the fact that I cheated on you with Liz.
That's crazy. You were just saying you were going to get remarried like 5 minutes ago. The moment Liz throws you away, you're going to crawl back to me? How stupid do you think I am?
It's not like that. I really loved you. That's why I couldn't tell you about the divorce and why I asked my mom to help me. You were in shock when you found out about the cheating too, weren't you? Then can't you reconsider starting things over between us?
I was in shock when I found out that you were cheating. But you couldn't even be honest with me. In the end, you relied on your mother and tried to throw me out of your life. I can't just forget that. Go ahead. Live your own life however you want.
Clary, I'm honestly so sorry. Next time, I'll only focus on you.
I can't believe anything that comes out of your mouth. You didn't want me to go to your parents' house because you were thinking about divorcing me, right? I don't want to spend another second with a man that thinks of me like that. I'm going to be with Liz no matter what happens. You're the one who said that. I'm not going to be by your side anymore. My husband came home crying and begged me not to divorce him. But thanks to his father being there, I was able to get him to sign the divorce papers and compensation documents. In addition, my father-in-law was completely done with his wife and son's evil plan. He went home to his parents' house and divorced his wife as well. My mother-in-law had nowhere to go and ended up living in my ex-husband's house. But Laura blamed the divorce on Justin, while Justin blamed his divorce on Laura. They were both living frustrated with one another. They used to be so close, and Laura even cooperated with my ex-husband's affair. But in the end, they're both people who can only think about themselves. As for Elizabeth, she started over with her husband. But it wasn't like her husband forgave her. He was pretending like she didn't exist. He told me that Elizabeth doesn't know this, but he's just using her as his mate until someone better shows up in his life. As for me, I moved out right after the divorce was finalized. I'm finally living the peaceful life I needed. If I'm being honest, my life after finding out about my ex-husband cheating on me was complete hell. I don't know how I can possibly express my gratitude for my father-in-law, who supported me through all of that. I'm not his daughter-in-law anymore, but we've become close enough to send texts once in a while. As long as he'll have me in his life, I want to treasure his company. Also, I want to forget about my ex-husband and his mother as soon as possible. So I'm going to create new wonderful memories from now on to cover the old ones up.